Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I am out at the beautiful grasslands this morning. It's end of April, so there's a lot of birds that have just arrived in this area. And right now, the grasslands are just singing with all different kinds of songs of different birds. There's some warblers, there's some sparrows. So it's just really nice. I have a limited time out here this morning, just about over 2 hours. So we're gonna see what we can do in that short amount of time and hopefully find and photograph some nice birds this early morning light. The light is just beautiful right now, and it is just really nice to be out at the grasslands. I haven't been here for a couple of months, so much has changed in that time, and I'm excited to be out here. So let's see what we can find. There's a kestrel up in this dead tree in front of me. It's far away, and the light is right behind it, so it's just a silhouette shot, but I saw the other one fly farther into the grassland, so they have nesting boxes here. So it's really nice to see a pair of them here, so hopefully they'll have some young. So it's just really, really nice to be out here. So much has changed, and everything is turning green. They did some controlled burns, so there should be a lot of nice vegetation this spring. Just had a brown thrasher and an eastern towhee fly out of here. This is kind of like a thickety section. There's a lot of young saplings, so a lot of the birds are kind of in this area, and they just flew out. So there's a lot of activity in here. There's some common yellow-throated warblers, towhees. I'm just gonna try to poke my way into here and see if I can get anything. Brown thrashers just landed right in front of me in this thicket, but they went down low, and there's actually a pair of them, which is really awesome. But they're down low in the brush and the grass, so I can't see them. But there's prairie warbler in here, there's yellow warbler, common yellow-throated warbler, all sorts of things right in this area. Just haven't been able to find one yet. And it's a balance between, I only have a short amount of time here, so I want to get some photos, but at the same time, I don't want to just scare everything out either, so you have to be careful what you're doing. This is getting overwhelming already. Prairie warbler was just right behind me, but it wasn't singing, so I didn't know it was there. And then a hummingbird just went zooming through, so it's like you never know what you're gonna find. The prairie warbler is kind of in that area there. gonna see if I can push in a little bit. If I just kind of get past this next row of trees, be kind of a little bit more in the thicket, and maybe that'll help me get a little bit closer to things. This is very much essentially a scouting trip here this morning. I haven't been here in a while, and we have all of these new species that have just arrived, so you kind of need to spend some time just to, number one, relearn the songs of the birds so you can figure out what's where, and also just having an understanding of, okay, where are the birds hanging out? Is there any particular trees that they're perching on, so that maybe that's where they're going to establish their territory. They might constantly sing there. So there's a lot to figure out. The prairie warbler is about 20, 30 feet in front of me, but I'm shooting right into the light, so it's just really hard to get any shots. But it's kind of moving, bouncing from tree to tree top, and then flying out and getting insects, and then coming back down. Here's an odd one. There's a northern harrier here still. Seems a little late, but hey, I'll take it. I've moved out a little bit to try to get the sun behind me. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not, but at least I have the sun behind me and I can maybe get some shots. Well, my time here is almost up, and I'm just gonna make my way out the way that I came, just kind of slowly, see if I can get anything on the way out. And definitely a productive morning. Didn't get many of the close-up portrait shots, but that's okay. I was able to just spend some time out here in the field, get my ear kind of familiarized again with the birds, and listening to their songs, and just being able to observe them and see where they're going and what they're doing. It was really nice to see that a lot of species have already arrived, and they're hanging out in this thicket area. So the next time I'm out here, I'll have a better idea of where to be, where to position myself, and I have more time to sit and hopefully have the birds come a little bit closer. I was moving around a pretty good amount this morning, so because I was just trying to find different species. But I think if I come back here again and have a little bit more time to just sit and just kind of hang out near a clump of trees, I'll have a lot more success with things coming closer to me. I had pretty good success with that happening today already, even though it wasn't in one spot for very long. With the brown thrashers and goldfinch specifically, they came pretty close to me. So definitely a productive morning. It just takes a lot of time out in the field to be able to get those close-up shots with warblers. They're so small and they move around so quickly. So it just takes patience and time out in the field. So that'll be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again soon.